Good evening, everybody. This is an amazing crowd. I have to say, of all the years of doing this, I've never seen this many people here, so this is super exciting. My name is Ms. Lackey, and I'm the school counselor here at the LoGuidice Educational Center. I'm also this year's National Technical Honor Society advisor. And I'd like to welcome you to the 2023-2024 National Technical Honor Society induction ceremony. Before we get started, I would like to welcome Aiden Muskaluk as he leads us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Come on up, Aiden.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'll even now introduce our campus principal, Mr. Joe.
I apologize for the technology here. So welcome. Good evening, everybody. I would like to welcome all the families, our CT teachers, and our district personnel, all that came to tonight's event. Welcome to the 2023-2024 LoGuidice National Technical Honor Society induction ceremony. Before we begin, a few housekeeping items. Emergency exits, we have these doors back here, the doors that you guys came in. If there's a blockage on that exit door, you can go all the way to your left or all the way to your right. We have exits back here, that door there, and this door here, and you can go straight out, or there's another exit up this door as well. These things. Improvise, right? Bathrooms, we have bathrooms in this hallway here, male and females, and there's also bathrooms in the other hallway in the middle here. On the left, come down about halfway down, there's bathrooms there. And cell phones, if you have cell phones, if you can please put them in silent just for the ceremony so that this is being recorded and so we don't become disruptive in any way. If you would please would take a couple minutes to do that, or a minute before we start. Okay. Today, we recognize the accomplishments of a group of outstanding career and technical education students who have put forth tremendous effort and shown great attitude in their chosen trade area. Induction into the National Technical Honor Society is one of the highest accomplishments that can be bestowed upon a career and educational student. A member of the National Technical Honor Society is a person who has demonstrated scholastic achievement, skill development, leadership, honesty, responsibility, service, and a good character. All the members must maintain a 90% average and maintain good attendance. The National Technical Honor Society Committee reviews each inductee in order to make certain that he or she possess the attributes that define a member and upheld the ideals of the society. The candlelight ceremony recognizes these attributes in each individual. Today, we invite you all to join us in celebrating these students and supporting the time-honored purposes of the National Technical Honor Society. I would now like to introduce our National Technical Honor Society Vice President, Drew Erneman.
Purposes of NTHS. The purposes of the National Technical Honor Society are to reward excellence in workforce education, to develop self-esteem, pride, and encourage students to reach higher levels of achievement, to promote business and industry's critical workplace values, honesty, responsibility, initiative, teamwork, productivity, leadership, and citizenship, to help schools build and maintain effective partnerships with local business and industry, to champion a stronger, more positive image for workforce education in America. The goal of the society is to see that deserving technical students be recognized and that people of the community become aware of the talents and abilities of the young people and adults who chose technical education pathways to a successful future. I will now turn it back over to our NTHS advisor, Mrs. Leckie.
All right, we got back up and running. It wouldn't be a show without a technical difficulty, right? All right, so we're going to do our officer installation now. Leaders develop through a never-ending process of self-study, education, training, and experience. Serving as an officer in this organization will not only allow you to gain experience, but will provide an opportunity for you to grow and mentor future leaders for your chapter as you serve your members. One of the purposes of the National Technical Honor Society is to promote the ideals of service, leadership, and skill development among America's future workforce. With this in mind, it's my pleasure to install the new officers of the LoGuidice chapter. Bianca Chamberlain and Dawn Fleck, would you please step forward? As co-treasurers, it's your responsibility to maintain the financial records of the chapter. You shall have general charge of the finances under the supervision and approval of your school, administration, and advisor. All financial transactions must comply with local school policy. Do you pledge to fulfill the duties and responsibilities of treasurer and to serve to the best of your ability the members of your chapter? If so, answer I do.
I do.
Aiden Muskaluk, would you please step forward? As secretary, it's your responsibility to chronicle the business of the chapter through complete, accurate, and timely minutes of all the meetings. It's also your duty to keep all chapter records and carry on the correspondence of the chapter. Do you pledge to fulfill the duties and responsibilities of secretary and to serve to the best of your ability the members of your chapter? If so, answer I do.
I do.
Please step forward. As Vice President, it's your responsibility to preside at all meetings of the chapter in the absence of the President. As Vice President, it's also your duty to oversee all committee activities, act as the General Assistant to the President, and chair the Executive Committee. Do you pledge to fulfill the duties and responsibilities of the Vice President and to serve to the best of your ability the members of your chapter? If so, answer I do.
I do.
Could you please step forward? As President, your duties and responsibilities are vast and varied. As the Chief Executive Officer of this chapter, it will be your overall duty to maintain the organization's health during this school year. You shall cooperate with the chapter's advisor, the school administration, and the chapter executive committee to supervise the general activities of the chapter. The president will preside at all meetings, appoint committees, and shall represent the chapter at official organization gatherings. Do you pledge to fulfill the duties and responsibilities of president and to serve to the best of your ability the members of your chapter? If so, answer, I do.
I do.
At this time, it's my pleasure to present your LoGuidice officers. Bianca and Dawn, please come up so we can begin the candle lighting ceremony.
In preparation for our induction and recognition ceremony, we will light the candles that represent the attributes we adhere to as members of the National Technical Honor Society. In the center of the table is a lighted candle representing knowledge. Knowledge is a familiarity, awareness, or understanding gained through experience or study. This candle represents the knowledge you have gained through experience and study in your technical program. Knowledge.
The First Amendment attribute is skill. Skill is used to knowledge, to development, creativity, and expertness necessary to make a positive difference in a particular occupation field. Skill.
The second attribute is honesty. Honesty is the quality of being truthful, trustworthy, and fair with everyone while at work or play. Honesty.
The third attribute is service. Service is giving assistance and being ready and being able to provide a helpful and useful act. Service.
The fourth attribute is responsibility. Responsibility involves the ability to act without guidance or superior authority and being answerable for your action. Responsibility. The fifth member attribute is scholarship. Scholarship is the distinctive mark of one who has mastered an area of learning as reflected in the quality of his or her work, especially with respect to scope, thoroughness, and care. Scholarship. The sixth attribute is citizenship. Citizenship is being entitled with full civil rights and exercising the duties, rights, and privileges of this status. Citizenship.
The seventh member attribute is leadership. Leadership is responsibility of serving as a guiding force and directing the way by going first with encouragement and confidence. Leadership.
Fellow members, I hope you recognize these 7 attributes in yourself and value these qualities that make you eligible for membership in the National Technical Honor Society. Officers, you may be seated. Back to you, Ms. Levin.
Congratulations to all of our National Technical Honor Society members. You all embody the attributes of our organization and represent excellence in career and technical education here at LoGuidice. We are very proud of each and every one of you. We will now begin the presentation of certificates. Members, your nominating instructor is going to introduce you. Mr. Lamano, I'm going to start off with you.
Cole Sterling. I would like to take a moment to congratulate the inductees into their National Technical Honor Society. You have proven that your ability, hard work, and perseverance has given you the elite status shared by a few each year. I would also like to welcome the families of the inductees and say thank you for your support and guidance that has been so important to your sons and daughters that has brought them to this high achievement. Now about Cole. It has been my pleasure to work with Cole these past 2 years. Cole exemplifies the qualities that we strive to have with each of all of our students. He is courteous and well-mannered and always strives to complete his work within the deadlines along with the quality needed to be successful. Cole is always willing to volunteer for live shop work and is on his way to becoming very successful in his future. As a class, we have taken an assessment that helps us to identify our greatest strengths. These are Cole's top 5 strengths, and they describe him very well. Futuristic. He loves to peer over the horizon. Includer. Cole likes to include people and make them feel a part of the group. Communication. Cole turns every event into a story. Arranger. He uses this strength to find out the best way to get things done. In context. This allows him to look back to understand the present. It is my pleasure to welcome Cole Sterling in the National Technical Honor Society. Cole Sterling. Our next instructor, Mr. Taylor Beaver.
Aiden Gatto. I have not had long to get to know Aiden, 4 weeks to be exact. I have found that his hard work and dedication has gotten him where he is today. Aiden's commitment and diligence to everything he does makes him deserve to be here tonight. Aiden's work ethic is unmatched. His relentless drive to excel in everything that he does sets a benchmark for us all. Whether it's in the classroom, the field, collaborating with peers, or in their personal pursuits, Aiden's work ethic shines through. I see Aiden working hard in the classroom and then covered in mud pressure washing a skid steer. There is no job too good for Aiden. Aiden's ability to collaborate and work with everyone is truly commendable. His inclusive nature and willingness to support others make him a great student and friend. His ability to connect and collaborate isn't just a skill, but a testament to his character. With all of these great attributes, I know that Aiden will be successful in whatever he does. Congratulations, Aiden, on a well-deserved recognition. Aiden Gatto. Wyatt Lingsweiler. My short 4 weeks with Wyatt has taught me a lot. Wyatt is someone whose incredible work ethic, caring nature, and adventurous spirit make him a standout individual. Wyatt's commitment to putting in the effort, his genuine concern for others, and his openness to new experiences truly set him apart. When it comes to hard work, Wyatt is the epitome of dedication. He doesn't just focus on his own success, he's always there, ready to support and uplift those around him. His kindness and willingness to lend a hand create an environment that everyone wants to be around. But what's equally remarkable about Wyatt is his excitement for new challenges. He doesn't shy away from the unknown. Instead, he dives in, eager to learn and grow. His willingness to step out of his comfort zone doesn't just benefit him, it inspires those around him to embrace opportunities. Congratulations, Wyatt, on a well-deserved honor. Your dedication to learning and your compassion for others make you an incredible addition to the National Technical Honor Society. Wyatt Lingsweiler. Dean Lee. It's an honor to stand before you to celebrate and induct a truly exceptional individual into the National Technical Honor Society. With a profound commitment to excellence, a great work ethic, and a natural leadership ability, Dean proves that he deserves to be here. Dean and I have only known each other for a few weeks, but in that short time, he has shown nothing but excellence. Dean has a strong dedication to his academics, consistently demonstrating hard work and proficiency in the classroom. Dean is always asking what he can do next when he has finished a task and what he can start next. His initiative sets him apart from others. Not only does he show initiative, which is a difficult skill for a high school student, but he puts forth a complete effort every day. Whatever task Dean is working on is always done to the best of his ability. He is always taking advice and instantly using that to make himself better. Being teachable, as Dean is, will allow him to be an asset to his future employer. Dean's attitude is also a big part of why we were here. Dean can be with any group in the class and do well. As we all know, it can be difficult to work in groups from time to time, but Dean is always able to pull the group along and accomplish the task at hand. He is a good classmate, student, and friend to all in the classroom. Dean Lee.
Construction students, if you could please step up. So your instructor, Mr. Grace, has prepared a message for you all.
I would like to recognize my 5 senior students on their induction to the National Technical Honor Society. These students are Mason Mayne, Tyler Miller, Aiden Mojlock, Nathan Garcia, and Dante Donato. These young men have been students of mine for the past 2 years, and I've been able to help them and guide them along their journey in construction trades. These students have excelled in their academics and testing with grades into the 90s. They have gained a great knowledge in the construction fields and have done exceptionally well with their class projects as well as working in the field outside of school. They have shown a passion for their careers and take pride in all of their work. They have become great leaders inside and outside of the classroom, in their jobs, sports, and in everyday lives, and have taken on many challenges that showcase their responsibilities. It has been a pleasure to have taught and worked with them. It is a great honor that they are being inducted into the National Technical Honor Society. I would like to...
Mason, maybe. Miller. Aiden Muscalapi. Garcia. Renato. Michaela Tabone, can you please come up? We have a message from Miss Sam.
Good evening, I'm Miss Sam. I am the cosmetology instructor, and I'll be speaking on behalf of Michaela Tabone. Michaela is a student from Fredonia Central High School, and she has chosen BOCES cosmetology program because of her passion for hair and is focusing on becoming a color specialist. She is very motivated and is involved in many extracurricular activities, such as playing basketball and flag football. She participates in unified sports, which is sponsored by Special Olympics, and is also employed at Nina's Pizza. Michaela, you are a very energetic young lady with a great deal of fuel to burn. You have excellent communication skills and are responsible, professional, and you are a leader, not afraid to take chances. You take pride in your work and have a positive impact on your peers. You are very talented with your hands-on portion of the program and knowledgeable within the field of cosmetology. Michaela has competed in Skills USA in both regional and state level in the area of haircut and design in her junior year, and she will continue that on in her senior year. Michaela has confidence in herself and is not afraid to speak up for what she believes in. Every time you enter the classroom, your bubbly personality is a positive impact on everyone around you. I am grateful that you are in my class and very, very proud of you.
Michaela Tabone.
Good evening.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Mrs. Lindquist. I'm the other cosmetology instructor, and I would like to talk today about Merrick Samuelson. So Merrick is a self-motivated student from Casadega who chose our cosmetology program because she has always had an interest in hair and nails. In her junior year, she was very shy. We had to keep encouraging her to speak up and to ask questions and everything. Over the course of the 2 years, though, you've blossomed. You are a responsible, ambitious young lady who is passionate about cosmetology. You're a team player who has strong work ethics, and you always have a respectful and professional demeanor. Merrick has been cheer captain for 10 years and is part of many clubs and organizations such as Student Council, History Club, and Class Advisor at her home school. Outside of school, Merrick is also part of a charity organization called Partners in Kind. Merrick always has a positive attitude, no matter what. We're so proud of you, and we can't wait to see what you do in the future. Merrick Samuelson.
Justice students, if you could please both come up.
Go. I'm Mrs. Alessi, the criminal justice teacher. I'll be speaking on behalf of Robert Roth and McKenna Snyder. Let me start with Robert. Robert or Bobby can be described as a quiet leader. What does that mean? Well, while some student leaders are boisterous and charismatic and outgoing, Bobby is a quiet leader. Bobby is more reserved and reflective. Bobby always wants to strike a vigorous balance between determination and humility. Bobby is always driven to lead and push himself to a high level of performance and achievement. Bobby also listens more than he speaks. He seeks out the opinions and ideas of his classmates and me as his teacher. And then he incorporates those opinions and ideas into his decision-making process. Bobby is the epitome of the pillars of the National Technical Honor Society. Congratulations, Bobby. McKenna Snyder. McKenna holds the position of major, which is the top rank in his criminal justice class. McKenna works very hard every day in class. She's a great student role model. McKenna is a great character. She's compassionate, loyal, and very dedicated to our school and her criminal justice class. McKenna is a student who leads others by example. She's inclusive and consistently exhibits curiosity and a motivation to learn. McKenna comes prepared for all types of learning situations. She participates actively in class and displays respect for all of her classmates and her teacher. In closing, I would like to describe McKenna like this. She always stays focused, has confidence, and isn't afraid to stand alone. She is determined to finish the task, capture the goal, and get the job done. She is ready for life's challenges and will always bounce back with greatness. McKenna and the National Technical Honor Society goals are synonymous. Congratulations, McKenna. Thank you.
Robert Roth. McKenna Snyder. Please come up. I'll be reading tonight on behalf of Mr. Kakamis, our culinary instructor. So it's my pleasure to introduce Rhiannon Sementor, or otherwise known as Rhi, as an inductee into the National Technical Honor Society. Rhi always has a smile, as you can tell, when she enters class, which is contagious as she lifts up her classmates to new levels on a daily basis. Since day one in culinary arts hospitality management, Rhi is attentive and is always willing to help her friends out with their work or give an extra hand when cleaning or working on projects. Rhi is well-respected amongst her peers, and I'm fortunate to have her in my class, and I will truly miss her when she graduates from my program. Rhi loves to cook. She's very conscientious of her work, and she takes great pride in her work. I know Rhi will be successful in life, and this is just one of the many accolades that she will achieve in her career. I am also very proud to be Rhi's instructor and look forward to hearing awesome things about her as she navigates through life. Rhiannon Sementor. Drew Irwine. Come on up. I am honored this evening to be introducing Drew Irwine, an inductee of this year's NTHS class. I wish I had a whole class of Drews in my class. Drew is a prime example of leadership and is an example of her fellow peers. Drew has won the Mise en Place Award, which exhibits attitude, neatness, and commitment to your work. Drew is a standout student who constantly strives for perfection both academically and in her kitchen work. Drew also contributes intellectually on a daily basis and prides herself in seeking out the answers when confronted with challenging scenarios. Besides striving to be her best in class, Drew is also a very talented athlete and prides herself with her dedication to her teammates. Being a hard worker comes natural to Drew, and she's a prime example of what the NTHS stands for and will most definitely be successful in whatever she attempts to do. I look forward to hearing the many accomplishments that Drew has ahead in her life. I know she will do her very best. Drew Irwine.
good volleyball player too.
Bianca Chamberlain. This evening, I'm proud to talk about Bianca Chamberlain, who is a senior attending my culinary arts hospitality program. Bianca has a passion for this field of study and will excel in whatever she puts her mind to. Bianca shows great enthusiasm and is a true leader in this class. Bianca is conscientious when it comes to her studies and is always willing to contribute for the good of the class and her fellow peers. Over the past year and a half, Bianca has proven to be a true leader in class both academically and in her work in the kitchen. Bianca loves to bake and has had many scrumptious baked goods and desserts while attending my class. I can always count on Bianca to go the extra mile and give me her best effort. I look forward to hearing Bianca's achievements in life, and I know she'll succeed in whatever she puts her mind to. Bianca Chamberlain. Dawn Fleck. I am honored this evening to talk to you about my senior, Dawn Fleck. I was fortunate to have both Dawn's siblings in my culinary program, and I feel that Dawn is following the same success that Heather and April exhibited. Dawn is a breath of fresh air and always exhibits a great attitude towards life and daily activities in my class over the past year and a half. Dawn is an excellent example of a student who shows compassion for her chosen field of study. I often look at Dawn as one of the leaders in the class and appreciate her willingness to help out and do the little extras on a daily basis. Dawn certainly deserves to be inducted into the NTHS, and she's a prime example of the attributes that represent induction into Honor Society. I am very proud to be Dawn's instructor, and I look forward to her future successes. Dawn Fleck. To Ms. Whitber, our health careers instructor.
Hi, my name is Kelly Whitber, and I'm a registered nurse, and I teach for the health careers, and I'm happy to be here for the second year in a row. So I do want to just acknowledge John Limbert. He couldn't be here with us tonight because he had to work, but John worked hard to be here as well. First, we have to introduce Crystal Zayas. Crystal is an angel in disguise in this world. When she walks in the room, her kind-faced and smile light up with an aura of love and sunshine. She seems to be an old, wise soul in a young person's body. She embraces challenges, works really hard, and sees everyone's good side. I never have heard a naughty word out of your mouth, Crystal.
That's good.
I've never heard a harsh word from Crystal in class, and she lifts others with compassion and empathy. She also serves as class president and keeps us organized and calls me out when I make a mistake. She just mentioned the other day that she wants to just help people, and I see such a bright and prosperous future for Crystal in the helping professions. Congratulations, Crystal, for being a ray of sunshine and a great student. Crystal Zayas. Cora Beers. What can I say about Cora? She's an amazing young lady with a bright future ahead of her. She warms my heart with her artistic abilities, much better than my stick figures that I try to show the kids. Her honesty is fantastic, and her continual growth I see every day. Cora lights up when she talks about being a nurse and working in the OR, just like her dad, who's a surgical tech. Cora seeks assistance when appropriate and seeks ways to improve herself always. She is no shenanigans kind of gal. and tells the world how it is and what she needs. From my perspective, Cora is headed to the right career path, and I'm proud to be her teacher and to someday call her a nursing colleague. Cora Beers. Haley Dunlap. Haley is one of the most consistent students I've ever had in my career. She shows up consistently and lets me know she's there, and she lets us know how much she loves health careers, and she even writes it on her daily grade for us. She aspires to be a certified nursing assistant, and I will be proud one day when she earns the title of CNA. Haley Dunlap, CNA. Haley helps others and sees the good in everyone. She's prompt, works hard, and likes to laugh too. She likes to pull a lot of little practical jokes with us. Haley's superpower is asking appropriate questions to keep things real and on task. She's not afraid to say she does not understand and ask for clarification to get the job done. Her genuine concern for people and their well-being is commendable, and I'm proud to say that she's someone who I would trust to take care of my family. Congratulations, Haley.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Mr. Clayton. I'm the Sports Conditioning and Exercise Science instructor here at LoGuidice. I'm here to tell you a little bit about Eric McEwen. I appreciate the opportunity to highlight a few qualities of a student who is on his way to accomplish great things. Aside from the qualities I am going to highlight, this student is demonstrating the skills necessary to be successful in his coursework, which would help in his preparation for the future. I see Eric going for the wide open spaces. And when I saw the photo he put up here today, I said, man, I couldn't even write that in. So he's right on task. Eric McEwen is a student who is kind, caring, and responsible. I have observed him extend helping hand to his classmates on many occasions in the fitness area and with his classwork. He has participated in different community efforts and was one of our class ambassadors during his first year in the Sports Conditioning Exercise Science program. Patience is one of the qualities I believe he has. When we met the first year, we talked about that a little bit. It is beautiful to see him improve upon it and has developed. And this year, particularly, he has really been excelling in the classroom, demonstrating that quality. The Sports Conditioning Exercise Science program is one that is challenging and it's rigorous. One of his things that he's been developing as well is his communication skills, leadership skills, and his ability to grow as a student professionally. Eric, today your hard work and dedication is being honored as we welcome you to this induction ceremony. Continue to grow, continue to achieve, and if you falter, know that you will have your family and the NTHS family here to support you. And I would like to add in, since I wrote this, we recently had an assignment where you had to create a program for cardiorespiratory training. And he, in that assignment, really has demonstrated his knowledge, he's demonstrated his care, and being considerate. I saw him in that day as a professional worker. He'll get all my money right now. So congratulations again, Eric. Continue the hard work, and welcome, Eric McEwen.
Amber Decker, come. Ms. Lemke has a message for you.
Amber Decker has been a student in my program for the past 2 years. She is a delightful young lady that always has a smile on her face. Amber will always participate in the classroom activities with pizzazz, and even grant me the occasional chuckle at some of my lame jokes during a lesson. Amber has earned a spot in NTHS because of her work ethic and drive to always do her best. She has never wavered from her initial goal of becoming a groomer. She will be interning at a grooming facility this May, and I have no doubt that she will become a successful groomer in the future. Amber, I'm so proud of you, and keep up the good work.
Amber Decker. I'd like to introduce Mr. Valentine now, our welding instructor.
Can I have my welding students come on up here and stand, please? Jeremy Adams. Jeremy Adams is unavailable for us this evening, but I'd like to say a few words about Jeremy. Jeremy Adams attends a Pine Valley School, and he's taken the welding program. Jeremy chose the program because he had welded before, and he was inspired by his father. He said that welding is a good trade. Jeremy is focused and is confident in doing the job. Jeremy shows outstanding abilities to weld at an early age. Jeremy plans on seeking a job in the local unions. He will apply to be an apprentice program and be a pipe fitter. He would like to travel doing that job. The welding and fabrication course at BOCES will help him reach his goal to be a career welder. One of his goals in his life is to build a vehicle that will reach land speed of 300 miles an hour. Congratulations for Jeremy. Sophia Hallis. Sophia is enrolled in the welding program. She chose this program because of a long passion for welding. Sophia started welding with her cousin. She knew then that was something she wanted to do. Sophia is working towards graduating at the top of her career technical class. Sophia is a humble individual. She shows honesty and has strong morals. After graduation, Sophia plans on attending a technical college. She hopes to become a welding instructor. Sophia would like to own a successful business. Sophia would like to attend the SUNY Fredonia to manage her business and marketing after gaining her certificate to become a teacher. Sophia Hallis. Christian Merrill.
She's going to replace you, Mr. Valentine. When you retire?
She might in a couple of years, right? Christian Merrill. He's a student from Guana High School. The reason he's chosen the welding program is he finds it interesting and the welding jobs pay well. He also is very grateful that he can be a part of the program. Christian is a hard-working, flexible student. He can work well with others, and he works independently. Christian plans either to go further in the welding through schooling or by going directly into the workforce. He aspires to be an underwater welder. He strides towards the goal daily. The welding program has been chosen will greatly benefit him in reaching his future goals. Christian. Nicholas is also attending the Guana Central High School. Nicholas chose the welding program because it's a very good reputation of becoming a successful career and making money. He also enjoyed the career at the same time. Nicholas has a good work ethic. He also puts forth all of his goals. His strengths include becoming able to adjust to different situations, environments, and staying on task. Nicholas hopes to find a career right out of high school. He's considering becoming a welding fabricator, and it looks to be fun, and he can always have different types of welding projects. Nicholas Ahmes. Jacob Shumagawa. Jacob is a student from the Fortsville Central School. Jacob aspires to become a welder working in the natural gas, pipelines, or oil rigs. This is the biggest reason is choosing the welding metal fabrication program. Program here at LoGuidice Educational Center, Jake has always been around with proud work ethic. One of the better qualities is the ability to think critically and make good decisions. Jake is also a Skills USA member, and he is the New York State Skills USA State Officer. While Jake hopes to find a job in Colorado or Alaska working on the welding as a welder or in an oil field or natural gas pipelines, he first seeks to attend Missouri Institute of Welding or any other college that may accept him. Jacob Sulagawa.
Jake is also a politician. He's really good, and I'm gonna vote for him for president.
Right. Inductees, you are now members of the National Technical Honor Society. Congratulations. There are about 200 students in this senior class, and you all sitting here are the distinguished few, the ones that are being called to lead. Being a part of a career and technical education program is an amazing opportunity to further your skills and prepare yourself for your future. But those of you sitting here in front of me represent something even bigger. You also represent humanity. You not only care about your work, but you also care about others. You understand that beyond just doing great work, that the idea of going above and beyond, teamwork, collaboration, being there for each other are paramount, as no team and no business can be successful without this. When you do your best work, you take on this higher calling. You benefit not only your classmates, your teachers, but your families, your relationships, and your community. Know that your leadership helps to unite us all in a world that now, more than ever, needs you to help bring us together. As your advisor, I am so proud to lead such a great group of young people. You are full of excitement and ideas to help make not only our school, but our community a better place. Already this year, this group has led a campus-wide service project to promote awareness for breast cancer. These guys did an amazing job collaborating and coming up with some great ideas to get everyone on this campus involved. We had a lot of fun making some posters. There was a lot of glitter, right, Aiden? Lots of glitter. Still finding glitter, it helped others. They made announcements, and they really just did a great job getting this project across the entire campus. And the day of the event, this campus was decked out in pink, and it was awesome. You guys did great.
I think so.
He did. This is true. I'm proud to say that this group was able to raise, in just one day, almost $400 towards our Lisa Reddy Memorial Scholarship Fund, which honored the late Lisa Reddy, who was an amazing woman that worked here for E2CCB for many years, who sadly lost her fight with cancer in 2013. This group has some more service projects coming up, one including a collaborative project with the Salvation Army, which will help children in need from our local community this holiday season. This is truly a great organization that comes full circle to take you, our leaders, and educate you on how important it is to use your platform to be good and show good in this world. So while tonight we recognize and we celebrate each of you, I also want to challenge you that this calling does not stop here. We challenge you to never stop investing in yourself, to continue to live by these NTHS attributes, as they will always lead you on the right path. Be the person that others choose and want to look up to. Your actions, your kindness, and your leadership is something that makes more of a difference than you could ever comprehend. My most sincere congratulations to each and every one of you. Let's give them one more round of applause. In closing, your president, Eric McEwen, is now going to lead you in your National Technical Honor Society pledge to confirm your pledge of membership. Thank you all.
Please stand, repeat after me. As a member of the National Technical Honor Society,
As a member of the National Technical Honor Society,
I pledge to maintain
I pledge to maintain
the highest standard of personal conduct.
the highest standard of personal conduct.
I will apply myself to continue
I will apply myself to continue
a record of scholastic achievement,
a record of scholastic achievement,
and I will strive for excellence
and I will strive for excellence
in all aspects of my education.
in all aspects of my education.
I will invest my talents, my skills, and my knowledge
I will invest my talents, my skills, and my knowledge
in a career of my own choosing,
in a career of my own choosing,
and shall always endeavor to uphold
and shall always endeavor to uphold
my obligations as a citizen of my community and my country.
my obligations as a citizen of my community and my country.
You may be seated. I now declare you duly inducted as members of the National Technical Honor Society. I will now ask Mr. Pagan to come up for closing remarks.
So, real quick, I just want to say that these kids, like I told them when we were practicing during the week, that my son was an honor society student as well. And as a parent, right, family members, I was so proud as a parent. Like I wanted to cry, but I'm holding it, you know. And I told them, right, I told you guys, this is a proud moment. This is, I didn't want to miss this. I was actually on the base today, and so I drove like a little over an hour and 15 minutes. Left, asked my commander if I could leave early. Went home, took a shower, changed, and then I got to go home, change, put my uniform on, and go back because I'm there until Sunday. So I told them I wouldn't miss it. So great group of kids, and I have to say everything that she said, I believe that as well. So good job. All right. So on behalf of LoGuidice, the LoGuidice Center, we would like to congratulate all of you in your hard work and the induction of the National Technical Honor Society. This is an honor that you will be able to carry with you throughout your education and your career. Congratulations and welcome to the National Technical Honor Society. Thank you to the families, districts, and to our CT teachers who have helped to support these students throughout their educational careers. And thank you to the BOCES and the district personnel that were able to join us here today to recognize the great achievement. Thank you all again for being a part of today's ceremony. Please join us after the ceremony to take some quick pictures with the teachers that are here, with me and Mrs. Lackey, and enjoy some. We don't have the refreshments, we couldn't find them, but we do have some cookies so you can choke on them or take them with you. But they're awesome, and our culinary kids actually made them. They actually brought them out, put them on the plate, and did a nice job. But they couldn't find the refreshments, so that's okay. Enjoy the cookies, and before they move, I want to take a selfie with me and Mrs. Lackey because somebody here was supposed to remind us. But we'll do that now, please. I'm not a selfie person, so I'm going to have Mrs. Lackey.
He does this at graduation too, just so you know.
Yeah, press the button. Can you see everybody?
All right. Bye-bye, everybody.
Happy, everybody.
All right. All right. Good?
Good.
Okay.